it's been an emotional few months for our next guest, who stepped in to finish the Great House revival after the sudden loss of his close friend Hugh Wallace.
We're delighted to be joined by Brendan Courtney this morning.
Good morning,
Brendan, it's
Brendan.
lovely to have you here, and like that's a sombre tone. We've never introduced you with our sombre tone before, I'd say, because you know Hugh is gone. Really good friend of yours, and then you kind of step into his shoes for the Great House revival. How was that?
Yeah, I mean, there is no filling of those boots.
No.
You know, and I always preface that it's an impossible act to follow. It was like the whole scenario was odd. I was hosting the Red Ball on the Friday night, and Hugh and Martin, his husband, had taken a table, and while myself, Hugh and Martin were pretty well behaved, their table was, you know, having a good night out, and we had such a laugh. And I noticed Hugh walking towards me that night. I was working, obviously, and I just noted it consciously how well he looked. That the Great House is on the BBC now, and there was talk of BAFTAs, and I was slagging him, going, "Is there a BAFTA, dear?" You know, and I was like, he's having this really incredible moment in his life now, and they were so happy, and they were moving into the house on Monday.
They've been going through so much.
4.5 years renovating that house. And so I just thought, look, it's all really... When you just see a friend having a really beautiful moment, and then just to be snatched away like that is just heartbreaking, you know. And bizarrely, on the Monday morning, I was covering for Oliver on Radio 1.
You were on air.
I was on air, and I was actually going on air, and the news came through, and I didn't believe it. I was like, sure, I was talking to him. We were trying to arrange Christmas lunch on the Saturday. I was on the phone to the two of them, and... yeah, it was true, and Martin gave us permission to announce it, and then I had to announce it. So I feel...
How was that?
Oh,
so you wrote something, you just took a minute and you wrote something?
Because I didn't believe it, obviously. It was from about 7 a.m. the news came in, and I didn't believe it. I was on air at 11. So, and it was literally about 5 to 11. It was Martin confirmed it and gave us permission to announce it. We waited to hear from him first. But, I hope you never have to do it, you know. And but in those situations, I'm a little older, a little wiser now. I'm quite stoic in dramatic situations or in crisis. I'll kind of go, OK, head together. Where are we? What do we have to do? What can we control? What can we not control? And what's the best foot forward? So I'm kind of, even though I'm the youngest of my sisters, I'm kind of like the oldest in the family. I kind of go, right, OK, everybody calm down. So
It was a lovely way that a close friend of his was able to announce it in your words to the nation about it in your way.
It was a great privilege. And I had a little cry at my desk, and I did struggle a little bit. I kind of was like, pull it together now, you know, because it was all so weird. I had such a great weekend with them. And I even had that thought, kind of like yourself and Carl sometimes, yourself, Miriam, you know, you walk away from people at an event and go, right, conscious note, ring them, make more of an effort, get up off your backside.
Do it all the time.
Go and see people more that you really like, you know. And I had consciously said, must make more of an effort with Martin and you, because we would meet at work things and all that kind of stuff.
And I remember we were talking afterwards to, you know, Larry Bass, who makes the shows and Home of the Year, and the decision to go ahead with them. And I know that people were talking to Martin and everything was that going on, and not putting words into Hugh's mouth, but they're like, oh yeah, he'd want to be on the telly. Do you know that he wanted to continue going on? He loved these things and the joy that he had.
He was, so with Great House, he drove production crazy. You'd turn up, they were telling me, you'd turn up to one of the houses, there'd be red tiles on the roof, and he'd have organised all this with the people, and they wouldn't have told production. They're like, you have to tell us so we can... He had their numbers, and he'd wake up in the middle of the night with ideas, and so he was very invested. So he definitely would have wanted the work to go out, you know, because, like, I developed this phrase around renovations, like, naivety is the fuel of ambition. When you don't know how hard it is, you keep going. You know, when you know how hard it is, you kind of say never again. Some of the work they've done and some of the advice, you know, he's given them to ease their work, like, they've worked so hard, these people, and he'd want that to showcase.
Yes, and I love that. You also said that as someone with a bit of a glint in their eye that perhaps knows that renovating isn't the easiest thing to do, Brendan. Because you did buy a house, you got your glorious house, and then the front of the front of the house Well, it was
a crash.
knocked down.
It was a crash.
There was a crash.
There was a horrific accident.
The front of a horrific. Everyone is okay.
As you said, thank God she was okay and everything was okay.
Yes.
And it was really the next day.
An older person crashed. A person crashed into your house.
Yes.
And she's fine.
She's totally fine. She hit the accelerator instead of the brake coming down a hill. I've done it. You know, it's when you're just getting used to an automatic car. It can happen to anyone. She was coming down the hill. And really came down at speed, so lashed through the front wall and through the front of the house. A very unfortunate accident, but really, honestly, maybe I'm in my Zen period or something. The next day, I look. The cops said, send us the ring footage just to have on file.
Yeah.
You know, the Ring doorbell thing captures it, and the garden is perfect. And next of all, she's there. And a couple of people said, she did not want to show that. And I said, no, that she was going so fast, I didn't catch her. She just was in there. But I saw that I was standing in that doorway 20 minutes beforehand with my little doggy. And the woman next door's baby was in bed where a huge cavity block flew over and smashed the window. So it could have been carnage.
Carnage, yeah.
So
you have to take your blessings
Oh,
on
my
it.
goodness.
But now you're doing up the house again.
Oh, yeah.
And you've done it. It's sort of, you're saying that it sort of made you change your mind about the way you're doing.
Give me lemons and I'll make cider. I literally was like...
You just went, do you know what?
I never liked those
But I
windows.
was never liked the way I was doing it anyway.
I never liked the windows. The window colour came in and I changed it. So I changed the windows, yeah. So, yeah, every
Here's your little thing. And now you're decorating all of our back gardens, are you? You're coming to everybody's house.
And your living rooms.
And our living rooms.
Well, it's I've just done a furniture collection, a capsule furniture collection with Easy Living Interiors. I'm really excited about it, actually launching today. And it's been in development for over a year. Furniture takes longer, obviously, the fashion in a way. And when I was doing the house myself, I was in the back garden, and again, I built an indoor-outdoor, but same tile flows from the outdoor, indoor, all the usual. Yeah, I love it. I was like, what? And it's a compact enough space, so I thought, what would work here? And I couldn't find what I wanted, so I said, let's make it.
I have been waiting for you to design furniture. I've been waiting.
But like,
I got me candles, I got me glasses.
Is it
I
a
was like, where's
capsule
the chair?
piece?
It's basically a sofa, two chairs and a coffee table, and then a 6-seater dining table, and they all match. It's beautiful, I have to say.
We don't have pictures. He's keeping it under his wraps until later on today.
I think we do have...
Have we got pictures of it?
Hopefully we get to see this lovely...
It launches today, yeah.
Launches today?
Yeah, Brendan Courtney.
How do you feel about people sitting on Brendan Courtney?
Well, welcome. I have a very full lap.
And has had it for years.
I'm very proud of that lap. If my lap could tell stories, I've sat around a lot.
I mean, and were you sort of really invested in the
So the fabric,
the fabric and everything.
So the fabric is Nancy-proof. It's my dog's. Toddler-proof is rain-proof. The fabric wipe clean. Also, the colours I've gone with throughout the house, which is like I'm wearing these colours today, not because I'm off to get married afterwards, because I have the dog in the car and she molds hair everywhere. So if I wear black, it's a nightmare for me. So actually, the whole house is slightly influenced by my actual life, which is dog hair or a bit of dust here and there. So
everybody's life, where dog hair or children or whatever. Yeah.
So the furniture sits outside all year round. I'd wrap it, but it's acacia wood, which is fully certified sustainable.
I am delighted.
Off the rails. Off the rails. Off the rails. Please say it, off the rails. Off the rails, yeah.
Well,
it shows your age, because if you say off the rails, some people shout fiver in my hand, fiver in my pocket, which was Wanderlust.
I love Wanderlust.
90s we're talking about.
Wanderlust was great.
Yeah.
It was madness.
Madness.
Did someone come up to you recently?
Oh, yes, off the rails.
Did they just walk past you?
I get it in my ear all the time. I'd be shopping. I'd be in buying groceries, and people just go, off the rails, in my ear.
If you see Brendan Courtney, can you please whisper into his ear,
off the rails?
Please, probably don't.
I would. Sorry, maybe not.
Yeah.
Just so you can now jump, sit and lie on Brendan Courtney. The brand new furniture is launching with Easy Living Interiors today. Huge congratulations.
Great to see you.
I shall pop by and have a look at them.
Please do.
Please do.
Thank you so much. Always lovely to see you.
Thank you.